When I first saw Piglet, Andrea Braver had pointed her out to me. She was at the South Los Angeles Shelters Annex, which is closed to the public, and it's where they keep the cruelty evidence dogs. Piglet had been seized from an abandoned house in South Los Angeles, and she was terribly neglected. Her ears had fly strikes on them. Her feet had urine burns where she'd been forced to remain in her own urine, and it had burned the flesh. Her nose was red from exposure, as well as her eyes. And I just wasn't in a position to take on another dog, so I left the shelter. And of course I couldn't stop thinking about her, so I talked with Hayes of Take Me Home Rescue, and we decided that together we'd take on this project. I would bring her home and foster her and rehabilitate her, and Take Me Home would help me place her when she was ready. She was just terrified in the beginning. She would not walk. She was stiff. She had to be carried into my house, and initially she wouldn't even eat in my presence. I had to take her out in the backyard on a long lead because I was afraid of the escape risk. But eventually we started making some discoveries with her, and one of them was that she loved other dogs. And in the presence of other dogs, she blossoms. All of the learning that she's been doing has been with them. She won't take food from me unless there's another dog around. But if Dunstan or Claire or Osito is there, she just relaxes, and she's actually started after, a month and a half, 2 months, to wag her tail and be joyful sometimes.
This one goes out to all the youngsters around the world who may be feeling what I felt, like there's no way out. But if you just believe, then you're not alone. Walking down the streets on the avenue, it's been a long cold winter and I'm feeling blue. And my belly does a hunger for something more than holes in my shoes. Everybody's in a hurry to get to know where a young child is crying. Her mother don't care, no milk in the bottle, though she gets welfare for food. The world keep turning, but the fire's burning out. I guess I'll take another trip down to the Rock House, the only place I go where everybody knows my name. They know my name. I feel so high when I'm in bliss. I would sell my soul for just one more hit. I'd do anything to escape this pain and weep. Ghetto child, you're not alone. I carry you when you're not strong. When darkness comes, I'm gonna be your light. Every little thing's gonna be alright. Ghetto child, don't give up.